Hello and welcome back, guys. This is Ibrahim Qureshi here, and today we are going to look into a product or a service, I should say, which is offered by VMware, which is called VMware Skyline. So, what is all this about? We are going to look into this session today. I tried to collect as much information from the FAQs of this product and the resources available online. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Ibrahim Qureshi. I was a vExpert last year, 2019, and I'm a vExpert 2020. My blog is agileops.co.uk, and please consider subscribing to my blog and also my YouTube channel for weekly updates of new videos. So let's get started. What is Skyline? What does Skyline do? Is Skyline free? We'll discuss a little bit about that. How does it work under the hood? And then how to install it. At the end of the session, stay tuned. I have some good news if you want to try it out. Okay, so what is Skyline? It's developed by VMware Global Services. It is Skyline is a proactive support technology available to customers. So by this you can proactively monitor your alerts and stuff. I'll look into how it is done in a minute. But what we need to understand is it's a cloud-based appliance which is installed in your data center, and it talks to the vCenter. So basically you deploy it, you connect your vCenter, and then once it is set up and talking to the vCenter, it basically then sends information to VMware, which basically VMware uses a big data analysis at the background to understand how your environment is running, the bugs, if it may have any vulnerabilities, and then it will start making recommendations. Okay, so what does Skyline do? As I said, proactively identify potential issues, resolve issues before they occur, and improve environment reliability and stability. So all the data which is it's collecting around your vCenter and the products that support, so we realize NSX-V is also supported with Skyline, so it collects all the data from these environment which is supported, and if you have got it installed in your environment, and then it sends to VMware analyzes the data and basically proactively suggests. In return, basically it's fast time to resolution, so you're actually avoiding the incidents to happen, right? Which is really cool, right? What does Skyline do? Skyline automatically and securely collects, aggregates, and analyzes customer specific product use data to proactively identify potential issues and improve time to resolution. So in short, it is like, this is my saying really. In short, I think it's a proactive analysis tool. It lets you keep your environment healthy. Is Skyline free? This is a big question. Freely available for customers with a active production support or a premier services contract at no additional cost. The proactive support capabilities provided by Premier Services include BCS support, mission critical support, health critical support, HCS, and carrier grade support, CGS. So it's available on all of these, and also production support. So they are all these are, if you are a customer which has any of these, you can get it for free. So production and premier, so these are the differences. For production support, basically Skyline Advisor, Skyline Log and Assist is there. Basic finding and recommendation are available. Proactive support for all products, and these are the products, by the way: vSphere, NSX-V, vSAN, Horizon 7, vRes Operations. So these are the products which is supported by Skyline at the moment. And then you can export findings, recommendations, and affected objects to common separate files. So obviously that's a feature, I guess. And these are the stuff which is only covered for Premier support, which is advanced finding and recommendation, operational summary reports, OSRs, and also guided recommendation from VMware GSS. So let's discuss, is the service level the same for Premier services and also production support? Guess what? It is a little bit different for production support when compared to Premier services. They do get a little bit extra. So customers receive all of these Skyline features and benefits, including expert consultative recommendations and interactive discussions. Usually we call it like, if you have a technical account manager, you have a weekly or bi-weekly session with your TAM or your SC from VMware. So they basically look into the recommendations from Skyline, and they recommend you and they suggest you or work a plan with you, so you can proactively manage and proactively fix these issues. For production support customers, they will have the access to alert and recommendations through self-service portal, which is on the cloud-based portal which we have for Skyline. Okay. How does it work? So the VMware Skyline Collector is a standalone virtual appliance, which is so product usage data include. So let's discuss that in a minute, but let's see how does it work. So obviously it basically then collects the user data, usage data, configuration features, and performance data. The collector also listens to changes and events which are streamed to VMware in near real time. So that's another thing. So all the data which is collected is streamed to VMware. VMware will use this data to collected by Skyline to proactively identify potential issues and perform research analysis for service requests to improve the overall stability of and reliability of your VMware environment, which is awesome, right? And all that for free if you are just a production customer. How cool is that? So let's discuss how to install it. So you log into the cloud-based portal, which is VMware Skyline, and then there's a get started button which you'll see. And when you log in, you create a cloud service organization for Skyline. If you don't have a VMware account, that's when you have to create one. I assume if you're a production customer or premier customer, you already have your account. You just need to use that account, and it will say obviously you have an account. And then you need to link your account. It will show you a drop down of the account when you log in, and then once you link that, you will be given the download option to download the and install the Skyline Collector. It is around 500 MB as I mentioned earlier, and once you install that in your environment, you just need to configure it. The remaining configuration will be on the cloud. So registration cloud website, cloud.vm website. So registering your Skyline Collector with your cloud service organization and then accessing Skyline devices. One thing I want to add is most of the organizations who do have firewalls, so be sure to read the documentation and understand what ports need to be allowed for Skyline to talk to the VMware again, and then make sure you raise those relevant firewall changes, and then only then you will be able to allow Skyline to send those data for to VMware to collect. Okay, so product support, we kind of looked into it a little bit when we were going through the table earlier, but currently Skyline supports vSphere, NSXV, vSAN, Horizon, which is good, and vRealize operations. So it basically collects the logs and makes recommendations from all these products. So coming to the ending of our session, and as I was saying, there's a quick way for you to try, which is hands-on lab. So you log into hands-on lab, and then you will find this is the one which I recently tried out, which is VMware Skyline Lightning Lab, which is basically Lightning refers to a quick lab which takes not more than 30 minutes. So that's what it is, and it allows you to go through most of the functionalities and walk through with the cloud portal how you can see the advisories, how you can navigate through it. So it's really nice and easy. You can use that, and if you want a little bit more than just the Lightning lab, so there is another lab available, which is VMware Skyline Proactive Support Beyond Break Fix, which is another cool lab for troubleshooting and doing proactive support in an environment. Well, we all know reactive support is when you have an issue or something is broken, now you're trying to fix it. VMware is doing an amazing job with this. They are basically asking their customers to send your data of your environment, your logs and stuff, and will proactively see whether there is any issues, and will obviously suggest you how to fix it. And, Skyline can also help you for reactive support, where you can directly use Skyline to send the logs to VMware for that host failure or memory dump or something which you have after that purple screen of death if you have on one of your ESX hosts. So which makes your life easy. So it saves you time from opening the SR, you know exporting the logs and then uploading it to VMware portal. So that saves you a little bit of time there as well. But hopefully we shouldn't be seeing our P swords purple screens of death after we install this product. But we never know, right? So hardware is meant to be running, and it may have problems with memory or CPU, and when it goes wrong, this tool will be there to support you and give you a proactive measure as well and reactive support as well. And that brings up to the end of our session today. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you like this quick session on Skyline. Question of the day today: would you be using Skyline, or if you already have one, let me know your experience and how are you finding it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get all the new updates from me on the YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, be sure to subscribe to my blog agileops.co.uk. Enjoy watching and keep sharing, guys. Cheers. Bye.